All right, guys, welcome to the channel. This is Mike from The Credit Game. You know I come to you every day so you know credit better than anything else in your life. This is the one thing that's an adult toy, and I'm here to bring value to you every single day. And that's why it's your favorite credit channel out there, because nobody else is going to drop bombs and gems and hammers like Big Uncle Mike. So listen, check this out, guys. This topic, you're going to want to stay to the end. I'm telling you, I'm going to be dropping nuggets throughout the entire video. What a lot of people are asking, just if it's your first time on the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. It means the world to me, because the more subscribers I have, the more people I can help. And I can then live my dream, which is to raise the national credit average. So if it's your first time, please subscribe. If you are already subscribed, I do appreciate. Welcome back. Hit that like button, smash it down there. Give me a thumbs up if this applies to you. You're going to love this video. And also, the most important thing after you do those things is turn on the bell notification, because if you don't put on the bell notification and click the word all after, then every video I do, you will not get to see. I change lives. I change people's financial and I change people's credit lives. Remember, anything over an 800 credit score is valued at over $150,000 in hard, cold cash. Now, today's topic, we're going to talk about 4 ways to get an American Express credit card. But first, we're going to talk about the difference between a charge card and a credit card, okay? American Express has 2 different options, okay? They have option number 1, which is a charge card, which basically means that you have to pay that credit card off at the end of each month. Now, the benefit of that is you don't pay interest, right? So you use it almost like cash. You use it, you pay it off by the end of the month before the statement date, and you have no interest on that card. The second option is like an everyday card. I'm going to show you a few that I got here in a second. But the second option is you just use it like a regular credit card, and then, you know, there might be some interest depending on how much you use, okay? But people want to know how to get American Express, and I'm going to give you the 4 tips, and then I'm going to lace out some gems for you guys, and I'm going to give you a super, super gem here towards the end. But the first gem that I want to give you guys is this. Number 1 thing that you need to do, first understand why people want American Express, okay? People want American Express because it is showing that you're going in the right direction. It is a bragging rights, okay? It is a card that most people don't have, so everybody wants it, okay? So when you have good credit, American Express has great travel, they have great rewards, they have great hotel options, you got concierge services, you can sit in a little private room while you're, you know, traveling on a plane, you get the best discounts, the best rates, usually the best credit line increases. They do a 3x to 1. So if they give you a $2,000 credit limit, you call back in a month later, they'll give you 3 times that. You'll be at $6,000. If you're at 6, you'll be at 18. They're still doing that. American Express is phenomenal. Now, there's an annual fee, so if you're cheap, don't get the damn Amex. But here's the cool thing. Tip number 1, okay, is this. If you just went through credit repair, or if you are brand new to credit, Amex will not be your first card, okay? Will not be. Will not be the first card. So let's say you went through Elite Credit Repair and you've got nothing on there, okay? You cannot just have authorized users. You need primary accounts as well to get American Express. This is not a great first card. I'm going to recommend 3 cards I would get prior to an Amex if you're brand new to credit, very low credit history, and don't have any primaries. Maybe you just have AUs, okay? I would start with the Capital One Platinum card. That's what most people start with. There's a great card. They're going to give you a low limit, but that's how you start building up. Then you move to the Discover IT card or the Discover It card. Okay? Then I would go to the Chase card. Okay? Chase Freedom. So, Capital One, Discover IT, Chase. Then I want you to go to American Express. Okay? As your 4th card. Make sure that those report. They're showing on your credit report. Then apply for American Express. Don't do American Express first. You're not going to get approved. In a minute, I'm going to tell you what the average score you need to have to get American Express to start with, and why if you get a lower credit score like that, you're just going to waste inquiries, okay? So tip number 1 is to make sure that you have primary accounts. Now, you can have AUs. You just can't have all AUs. You have to have primary accounts as well, okay? A couple of primary accounts, a couple AUs, and then we'll talk about the credit score in a minute. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Number 2 is this. You guys need to get into public record, and if you don't know what that means, I'm going to give you a few tips to get into public record. The first tip is apply for a fishing license. This is one way to get into public record. Now, for you guys that are going like this right now, I don't want to get into public record. Why? Why? Stop. Like, get on the grid, man. Like, unless you're hiding from the IRS, unless you're hiding from the popo, because you got to go, you get your ass on the grid. Get on the grid. If you get on the grid, guess what's going to happen? When you get into public record, also known as LexisNexis, ARS, Innovis, right? Some of these bigger main SageStream, okay? But the main is LexisNexis, which the IRS and the FBI use to validate people. In fact, I can tell you what you ate for dinner last night if you give me your social. This is how in-depth the public record system is. But once you're in public record, here's what's going to happen. You're going to start receiving pre-approval offers in the mail, right? You know those packages that come in? Well, American Express don't go cheap. If you ever got one before, you know what I'm talking about. The thing probably weighs 17 pounds and it's worth $30, the envelope itself. Why? It's a prestige card. It's a card that everybody wants. They don't go cheap on it. They want you to get the card, but that is what you want. You want to apply, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to do that. I want you to apply when you get the pre-approval. They're going to send it to you in the mail. It's literally a letter, which means they pulled your credit and they feel that you are credit worthy enough. Now, again, it doesn't mean a guaranteed approval, but it gives you the best chance. Get into public record by doing a few things. Apply for a fishing license, A. Number 2, you need to go to your local supermarket, okay? Also Walgreens and also CVS. They have these things called rewards cards. They're not credit cards. Remember the ones that go on your keychain and it's like a little card, right? Little baby card like about this big. Most supermarkets have them. CVS has it. I believe Target has it. I believe Walgreens have them. Get yourself 3 rewards cards. That will put you into public record as well. Okay? You need to get into public record. Also, if you have not watched my videos, after this video right here, go back to my video that I did called No SSN. How to get credit cards with no SSN. Okay? I got a piece of tape across my mouth. You'll know which one I'm talking about. Okay? Go to that video because it's going to show you how to opt in to public record. You want to get inside public record because that is the way that you're going to start getting these credit card offers. The best chances of getting approved for a credit card is when you get the offer through the mail as opposed to just applying online. Okay? So that is tip number 2. Follow these steps right here. If you have to go back to this video 19 times to get it, go back, do those few things, and then move on. Okay? Number 3 is this. I want to do something special for you guys. Okay? I want you to understand. Look, first let me show you this. Why people want American Express. First of all, okay, here's the business. Look at these things, man. I've got this gold. Right? I've got the gold one. I've got the other one. What else we got here? Got Delta Sky Miles. American Express Platinum. Working on the Centurion card. But we spend a company upwards of about $75,000 to $100,000 a month in Amex bills. Okay? I use this like a debit card. And I put all my ad spend on it. Facebook, Instagram, Google, X. Yeah. But you know what's cool about them? These are metal cards, right? They're bragging rights. People love these cards, man. These things are, look at that thing. Weighs 15 pounds. I bench that thing right there. I curl those for when I don't go to the gym. You want the damn Amex card. I'm telling you. But if you're cheap, they do have, an annual fee. So, look, it comes with perks. Has a lot of travel benefits. Has a lot of cool stuff. Now, I told you I was going to do something cool for you guys, okay? The first thing that I want to tell you is here's what I'm going to do for you. Because I spend so much money at my company for American Express, the only way that I want you to apply for a credit card. Now, if you have an 800 plus credit score, this will not apply to you. Okay? You could just literally, I'm going to show you a trick of how to do this. In fact, let me tell you this first. With American Express, okay, you can literally apply for multiple credit cards, up to 5 credit cards, as long as you do it within a 30-minute window. You can get 5 credit cards with 1 inquiry. How cool is this? So, what I'm going to do for you guys knowing now that you can get 5 credit cards, is I'm going to share 4 links with you, 2 personal and 2 business. I'm going to use the links that I use every day, basically from our business accounts, okay? And what I'll do is your chances of getting approved skyrocket. Why? Because I'm spending $75,000 to $100,000 a month in my Amex bill. So if you basically piggyback off of me and say, hey, now this is not an authorized user. What I'm saying is it's a referral code. I'm going to put it in the description box the way that I want you to apply. Skip the business ones if you don't have a business. Just do the 2 personal ones. You still only get 1 inquiry. If you do all 4 that I'm going to put in order, do them in order in the way that I laid them out, you're going to apply. You're going to go to the next application, apply. You're going to go to the next application, apply. You're going to go to the next application, apply. Back to back to back to back, all within a 30-minute period. This is all done online. Now, you are not going to get approved for any of them right up front. Let me tell you why. American Express don't approve you up front. So what will happen is they'll send you an email and they'll say, hey, we need a little bit more information. Okay, we need to validate some information from you. Give us a call. You call them because just because they say that does not mean, I'm telling you this ahead of time, that does not mean you didn't get approved. What that means is they want to call and ask you a few questions. So remember what you put for income because they're going to ask you. Remember the address that you put on the file and your job history, okay, and your rental history. Make sure you remember those in case they ask you, because most of the time they will ask you. At least they're going to ask you is your annual income, okay, and do you have any other income, you know, child support or whatever the case is, or passive income. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the links with you guys. That's my love giving back to you guys. That is my thanks for giving back to you guys for being part of the credit game and being part of my YouTube channel. But remember this, the lowest credit score you can have is 643 to get an American Express card, all the way up to an 850. The average person is right around 715 credit score. So if your credit score is lower than a 715, whether I give you the links or you wait for a pre-approval letter to come in the mail, because you followed the steps that I told you about getting into public record, making sure you got your fishing license, making sure that you opted in, making sure that you went and got your rewards cards, and that you've got a couple primaries on your account. You're not going to use Amex as your first card. If you've done all those steps, okay, and at that point, you're like, you know what? I'm ready to apply for American Express. Go in the order that I put them in. It's going to give you it's going to literally, as soon as you apply, go to the next one, apply, go to the next one, apply, go to the next one, and then call up American Express and say, hey, because they're going to send you an email, and they're going to ask for a code. Inside your email, they'll give you a little code, okay? And then inside that code, it's going to ask for like a reference number. When you're on the phone with them, it's going to ask you, you're going to give them the reference code, and you're going to say it like this. Hey, I just applied for your Blue Cash card. I just applied for your Platinum Silver card. And I got approved, and it asked for me to call in. I was calling in to get my credit limit. You see how positive that was? I didn't call in and say, hey, you guys asked me to call in, and I wanted to maybe see if possibly you would, you know, consider me as the candidate. You know, I more than likely got denied, but no, you say, hey, I just applied for your credit card. I want to stay in your family. I love the rewards. I love the benefits of this card. I can't wait to get started using this card. Okay? Banks want you to use cards because it is interest. That's why they want you to use cards. Hey, I love the American Express family. That's why I applied for a few cards. Now, I don't tell them that I applied for all 4 credit cards when I call on the first card. Okay? Then I call back and I say, hey, I just applied, talk to somebody new. I just applied for, and I give them the second link. I just applied for so-and-so card. I want to call and get my credit limit. They told me to call in because they wanted some information from me, but I got approved, and they just wanted to verify some information from me before they gave me my credit limit. So what is my credit limit? You see how I'm being positive about it? That's what I want you guys to do. Let me recap again. You have to have primaries. You can have AUs as well, but you have to have primaries. I recommend a Capital One Platinum card, a Discover IT card. If you've got other primary accounts on there that you have for a couple years, again, this is for people with no credit or very limited credit. I would go in that order. If you've got, 5, 6, 7 primaries already you've been making payments on, then you don't have to do the Capital One, Discover, the Chase Freedom card, then Amex, right? So you can go to Amex as long as your credit score is around that 700 range. If it's not around that 700 range and you're much lower than a 700 credit score, then I don't recommend, whether I give you links or not, or pre-approval or nothing, to even try to get it, okay? But follow the steps. Go back to the video where it's got the no SSN with a piece of tape across my mouth. You'll see it. Go back and get yourself opted into the system, the public record system. You want to be put in there so you can start getting the pre-approval offers, okay? If you guys are under 700 credit score, you need work, okay? You need help. That means you got collections. That means you got charge-offs. That means you got student loans. That means you got things that are holding your score down. Remember, every collection or charge-off, on average, holds your score down about 20 to 25 points. So in order to get American Express, this is the prestige card, man. This is where everybody wants to go because, again, when you have American Express, you're the shit. People are like, dude, it's bragging rights. I love it. I got 5 of them, right? And on the charge cards, I've got no credit limit. They don't give you a credit limit. Right? So I don't care if I use $50,000. I'll go buy a car on my credit card. Right? So it's really cool to get American Express. And again, if you're cheap, okay, disregard everything on this video because there is going to be an annual fee. But the fee is nothing compared to the benefits. The travel benefits, the rewards you get back, the concierge service, the travel, the no check bags, the 5x return, the amount of credit limit that American Express gives you, the 3x they give you after making six. All you got to do is make 2 payments and then call them up and say, I want to increase my credit limit. And literally, they're still doing the 3x. So if they give you $5,000 originally, just give you an example, you call back in and say, hey, I want to do a credit line increase, more than likely you'll get a $15K credit limit. That's American Express. You guys have under a 750 credit score, 715 for sure for American Express. Give me a call. This is what I do every day. I help people. My time to give back. I created the credit game for me. It wasn't built for you guys. It was built for me because I was at a 505 and now I'm at 827. I built the credit game for you guys. And so as you're watching this video, I want to share one more thing with you. Hope that you had a safe Labor Day, but guess what I'm doing for you? Not only am I going to put the links in there for you, but I'm also going to help you with a discount today. Okay, this is for today only. I'm going to date this so you guys know what day it is. The date of this video right now, okay, is the day after Labor Day. So I know people were out partying yesterday. We had a massive sale that did so well. But if you guys call in right now when you watch this video, I'm going to give you 25% off of any of my courses, okay? Any of them, associates, bachelors, masters, mastermind, automated edition. You guys are going to get 25% right off the rip. I'm extending that one more day for my love and my thanks to you guys and to help you, okay? It's not about the money. At this point in time, it's about giving back the love that I was given because I created a program for me that works so well I wanted to share with you guys. That's how you get American Express. And if you need the help, 904-420-7772. We're here for you. My guys are out there waiting for you to call right now. Take the first step. Take the first action step. Get yourself an American Express. Be like the rest of us who have them, who can live life. Literally, I mean, it makes your life so much easier because it's a phenomenal card to have. And it's just something to be proud of. It means you moved in the right direction and you've got the prestige card. I love you guys. Thank you for watching the credit game. 904-420-7772. Call right now because the special will be ending today, Tuesday, okay? At the end of today. By 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sale will be off. I've extended it one more day because I know you guys were out partying. Hope you're safe. Love you guys. 904-420-7772. Let's get to Man Math Cards.